Hey, my name is Dane Homnick, and I'm the founder of Journo. I've been a travel addict for decades and lucky enough to do the 30-30, visit over 30 countries by 30 years old. My far better half Michaela and I now live on our sailboat Sea Otter in the Bahamas, except during hurricane season. We put an amazing team together and created the Journo Travel Journal because we knew there had to be a better way to remember our adventures. The idea sprouted when trying to describe this insanely red sunset in my paper journal while on the hook in the most gorgeous and secluded bay in the Exuma Islands. Words just couldn't do it justice. Not even close. The app has taken on a life of its own and garnered praise from travelers around the world, and been featured on sites like these. We're truly grateful for how well things have gone, but in growing this travel community and listening to them, we've realized our work isn't done. We created the best way to track and remember your travels, but went deeper than that. The biggest issue with travel that plagues us all. Can you guess? Yep. Airfares. Along with accommodations, airfares are the biggest budget killer of a well-planned trip. Here's an example of a return flight from Portland to Berlin. On one of the big online flight hubs that rave about having the cheapest fares around, you get this price, researching at the exact same time. For an even better route, on the exact same dates, our number one go-to baseline tool would keep $253.50 in your pocket. We have tons of these examples, but here's just one more for now. We fly in and out of Nassau quite often and we're off to Portugal soon. Here's a fare I got quoted from one of the big online flight hubs that rave about having the cheapest fares around. But for the exact same destination, searching at the exact same time I found this one, $279.15 cheaper. Isn't it brutal that everywhere you look prices are different? Aren't you just sick of spending your valuable time searching for good flight prices? Don't you always feel like you're getting screwed in one way or another when booking? Well, you're not alone. Here's what Hopper research tells us. Fact, overall, Americans spend 12 days searching for flights and comparing prices before ultimately booking. What a bummer. Even worse, they go on to inform us that over these 12 days, prices typically increase 4.5%. Airline prices are more fluid than you think. Airlines, and most booking portals, change prices based on your search history. Booking zones are a complete mystery to almost everybody. You are probably searching the worst sites for cheap flights. Booking ends up being a shot in the dark and hurts to pull out your credit card. So, how do you get around all of this? Is there a system or set of hacks that will take all the stress out of booking and get you the cheapest flights possible, every single time? There is, and that's exactly what this page is all about. The ultimate guide to travel hacking cheap flights. Michaela and I have been vagabonds for over 15 years, once you get that bug, and have booked dozens and dozens of flights over time. Never to be fully satisfied. And now that our Journo travel community is growing, we've discovered that it's a hassle every traveler knows all too well. So, rather than just deal with it, we got to work. In addition to testing dozens of these hacks on our own over the years, we've consulted with every travel hacking expert we know and had the team dive deep into researching the data. After countless hours, we've come up with the ideal process for maximizing your savings when booking a flight, no matter where in the world you're departing from or going to. When we finished, we were left with a simple, easy-to-follow, step-by-step plan that incorporated all our best tips, tricks, and tools. It's called the Ultimate Guide to Travel Hacking Cheap Flights, and here's a sampling of what's covered in this plan. The biggest reason why you overpay for flights and how to never do it again. Hint: mess this up and your bank account will feel it. How to exploit the 54-day rule and international best booking dates to your advantage. Our little-known tool for finding your baseline. The 3 days of the week you must try to book your departure on. We're even going to show you the best days for different destinations. How to go incognito and hide your search history. Our 2 favorite alert services so you can sit back and watch Netflix as price drops come to you. Both are free. The quickest way to cross-check for low-ticket airlines that most aggregators don't scan. Our #1 tool for getting refunded if your ticket price drops. Our custom pre-booking checklist, tailored for domestic or international flights. The price tracker worksheet so you can more easily monitor your low prices prior to booking, and so much more. Personally, I wouldn't book another flight without having a proven, step-by-step guide to follow, and this is especially true if you're booking for more than just yourself, i.e. friends, family, or a spouse. I mean it. Don't buy a single flight until you read this guide. Have you ever heard the expression, pioneers get scalped but settlers prosper? The same applies here. At Journo, we've already done all the hard work, made all the mistakes and figured out what works, and what doesn't. And believe me, we got scalped a few times along the way, and we do this stuff for a living. That's why we're so careful to document what works into simple, easy-to-follow plans so everyone on the Journo team and in the Journo community can duplicate these results. In the past these hacks were mine alone, but now I'm making a select few available to the public. You'll see why in just a bit, so now you don't have to go it alone. Normally these plans sell for a lot more, but for a very limited time, I'll let you have instant access to this plan for just $7. Literally, you can have one of those fancy coffees at Starbucks, or you can become the flight expert among all of your friends and colleagues by being the guy or gal who finally knows all the dirty little secrets that the airline industry tries to keep from us, and how to exploit them to your advantage. You'll save countless time, money and headaches by finally knowing how to book the cheapest possible flight, based on the elusive booking windows and hacks you're about to discover. The choice is yours. If you want to get started, click the Add to Cart button below and finally have the proven plan to travel hacking cheap flights on your side, so you can stop losing money, and finally know exactly when and how to book your next adventure. Then click the Add to Cart button right now. Get instant access to the ultimate guide to travel hacking cheap flights now. Get the ultimate guide to travel hacking cheap flights for just $7, 60-day no questions asked guarantee. Secure payments through ClickBank. PS, if you're skimming and just wanted to see what the offer was. For just $7, you're getting Journo's ultimate guide to travel hacking cheap flights and the blueprint for booking that's currently unbeatable. Add to cart, just $7 our unbeatable 60-day guarantee. We're so committed to your success that we offer you a 100% risk-free guarantee. If you use the information in this guide and don't save yourself at least 10x what you paid for it on your very first flight booking, we'll refund your money, no questions asked, and you can keep the guide and bonuses. The burden is on us to deliver. Why $7? If you're thinking $7 is cheap, what's the catch? Then here are 3 reasons that should put your mind at ease. 1. $7 puts this information within the reach of everyone, from newbie travelers to full-timers and even travel companies. And at $7, you shouldn't have to get approval or fill out a purchase order, smiley face. 2. It weeds out the freebie seekers. We only want serious travelers who take action, and in our experience, charging anything, even if it's just $1, gets rid of 99% of the tire kickers. 3. We tested it, and $7 works the best for the most people. We also believe that once you experience this plan, you'll want more, and maybe, just maybe, you'll come back, buy more, and possibly even upgrade to a Journo Travel Journal subscription where you get access to our complete travel hacking library, and a lot more. What is Journo? Journo is a travel company founded by sailor and long-term traveler Dane Homick. It's Journo's mission to help fellow travelers better remember their adventures with their popular travel journal app. With auto-route tracking, printable mementos, collaborative journos, and more. But it doesn't stop there. Journo works hard to help its amazing community travel for far cheaper, through its free and sometimes paid travel hacking products like this one, for more of the year, and to have a better time throughout. We live for travel and we care about travelers, like you. Is there a guarantee? Yep. All our travel hacking guides have a 60-day, no questions asked guarantee. In other words, if you aren't happy for any reason, just let us know and we'll give you your money back. We obviously don't think it'll come to that, but if you're even the least bit worried if this will work for you, then put your mind at ease. You either get the results you want or you get your money back. It's as simple as that. How long will it take to get access to this guide? Immediately. The guide and worksheets will be sent to the email address you provide, and there will be more instructions on the next page that explain how you can access the guide inside of our travel hacking toolkit.